Hi, this is Wasila Dahdul, and in this video I'll be showing you some basic features of Phenex related to viewing and entering data. And to start with, I've already opened up Phenex and opened up an XML formatted file, which you can also do by going to File, Open, and selecting a file. And once you do that, you'll be presented with a series of panels. And these are panels related to the characters and states contained within that file. The first panel displays the free text character descriptions, and just to illustrate that this is free text, you can type in just about anything into this field. When you click on that first character, it will update the states panel below it to display the two states in this case related to that first character. So you can choose the second character and you can see that the second states panel also updates with its character and states. The panel below is where you would enter the entity quality annotations for these characters. So for example, if I wanted to annotate character 2 state 0, which is premaxilla absent, I would come down here to the Phenotypes panel, hit the plus button, and begin typing the entity, which in this case is an anatomical term, premaxilla. And when I start typing, that activates a drop-down menu that's connected to the Uberon anatomy ontology. And I've selected that term, which then updates these two ontology-enabled fields. So here I can see premaxilla in a tree view of the entire Uberon ontology. And down below it, I can see the term info related to that term. So the term name, the identifier, a definition and associated cross-references, synonyms, and so on, and also more information about the relationships of this term with other terms within Uberon. To complete the annotation, I also need to enter a quality term, and in this case it's absent. And again, because these are ontology enabled fields, I can select a term, in this case from the Pato quality ontology. And here you can see the updates to these two panels. So that's the basics of navigating through the characters and states list and creating a very basic annotation. You can also view the matrix and taxon list associated with this file by going to the taxon configuration. And that's located in this window drop-down view. So here we have the taxon configuration displayed. We have the character configuration displayed, and below it we can select the taxon configuration. It takes a moment to update, and here you've got the two ontology related panels to the right, but now the character panels have been replaced by two panels associated with taxa, which are listed here, and the matrix, which is this panel here, and you can see the zeros and ones that you had imported from your XML file. So the taxon list panel has several columns in which you can enter information about a taxa. The first column is the publication taxon column, which contains the free text names that you imported from Mesquite. The valid taxon field is an ontology-enabled field which you would then use to annotate the taxa. And here we choose this genus. And again, you can view the ontology information, the taxon name, and its identifier, in this case from the vertebrate taxonomy ontology. And this would all be recorded for this publication by selecting the classes. You can also edit the matrix any further. You can't add additional rows, but you can update by using this quick editor any annotations that perhaps were incorrectly entered previously. And here we can go back to the character configuration. A few other features about viewing data within Phenex are that these panels can be resized just by dragging by clicking on these double lines and then dragging to the left or the right. You can also resize the columns, any of these columns. If you need to see additional text, for example, that can be resized. And you can also drag the columns in any order that you would need to. So these columns here are used for comments about the annotations. They can be placed in any order that you would want. And finally, you can sort the columns alphabetically or numerically. So by clicking on a column title, you can get an alphabetized list of those characters, and then you can put it back in the numerical order by clicking on that first column. So these are the basics of viewing data within Phenex, and in a future video I'll be describing in further detail how to create more specific entity quality annotations.